Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So, it's straight, no makeup, no sugarcoating bullshit. It is what it is. So let's clear off you, let's clear off me, and let's clear off my cards. Grab your tea, grab your tree, grab your drink, do what you gotta do, and remember to use your discernment when watching my readings. I hope you've had a beautiful night. Hope you have a beautiful day, night, whenever you watch this, but I hope you have a beautiful one. Remember to stay positive and to roll with the punches, go with the flow, okay? So let's see what we're gonna use today. Let's use the purple deck. Okay, so spirit guides, ancestors, oracles of the highest white light, I call you in and I ask for guidance and a clear, precise channeled message of what my collective needs to know today on this beautiful day. Let's see what's going on. Any negative energy sent towards me or any of my collective I send back to sender, for I am connected to the all and highly divine. Now we have the death. Now, it's all about transformation. It's not a literal death. Not yet, anyways. The Hierophant in reverse. It's a death to any going against the status quo of the ethers, because there's a message that's not going through, or downloads that aren't going through, because of the fact that people are staying very much in this Christian religion based mindset, and this is what needs to be demolished, dead, complete. This patriotic system needs to go, okay? We're living in a whole new world, guys, and this is why a lot of people aren't getting the downloads and the messages that they want, because they're still trapped up in this mind frame. Temperance angel, it's time to bring balance to situations and really look at the bigger picture of things. Understand we need the practicality and the spirituality, but religion isn't part of that. You know, religion is a mind-based fear tactic, okay, to keep you in a box so that you will go with what they say. Now it's time to look at the bigger picture. The ethers, the ancestors, they want us to tap in. They want us to bring balance and harmony and love into situations, but it's up to us. And we're not getting the downloads. People aren't getting the proper downloads because of this imbalance when it comes to morals and integrity. Four of Cups in reverse. Now it's time to take the self-love. This is where we need to do the work. We need to look inwards. There is so much beautiful things to see in this world, and just in a day. We all have the same 24 hours in a day. What you choose to do with it is on you. Now, are we going to miss out on opportunities, or are we going to stay in this lack mentality of the past where it's sad and melancholy, or are we going to learn from these experiences and put to death this? I'm going to show you guys. Okay? Are we going to put to death this thought process, this religion-based mindset, and really start helping each other? You know, understanding that there's no competition, guys. The only competition you have is the person in the mirror. King of Pentacles, this is greedy, guys. And because of the greed, people are staying in this mind frame of the box thinking, and it's keeping people in the lack mentality and stopping the blessings, stopping the information from coming in, the downloads, all these things. There's so many things, and it's usually self-sabotage. Now we have the Nine of Swords. Let's see what comes up. The Nine of Swords. Now this is in a mental entrapment, a mental prison, okay? You're constantly up all night and not getting the rest and recuperation that you need. A lot of us do heal in our sleep, guys. That's why I sleep very fucking good. I get the downloads, you know, I wake up very early, stuff like that. But in my dream, I sleep well. Like, I sleep well because I control my dream. The Temperance angel, I bring balance to this. Now, this is what we all need to understand, and this comes with the self-love. No more self-loathing, this empty, is this all there is to life kind of energy. We need to see the bigger picture. so that we can all get out of this mental entrapment. And we have to understand that a lot of the things that we're feeling are from generations before. So we really can't even be held responsible for it, but we are responsible for our healing. Remember, we're not victims, guys. This is where the magician comes in, okay? It's about manifesting. It's about manipulating these dark energies and turning them into light here with the temperance angel, so that you can get out of this mental entrapment. Somebody is either trying to manifest you, or you're trying to learn the art of alchemy. Now, you have that Knight of Cups. There's a lot of misguided information, a lot of love bombing and manipulation, like really hardcore manipulation, and it's only because of people's lack. So they want to block you, and because they're blocked. This is the cycles that we have to break, and we have to start internally first, and then we teach our next generation to not stay in this melancholy energy. We deal with situations as they are, and then we move on. What happened in the past happened in the past, okay? It needs to be put to death. There needs to be forgiveness here, because we understand as higher beings, we understand that where the manipulation comes in, where the love bombing comes in, where the, the aggression comes in, and it's only because of the lack of self-love. And this is why somebody's up in their head, because they refused to look at things in a different perspective when it came to morals and integrity, and they were greedy when it came to a Two of Cups, a balanced equilibrium. This is where we need to look inwards, okay? We have everything we possibly could need internally, but we need to understand that so we can get out of our head. Now, somebody may be up in their head because this Two of Pentacles may have been with the earthbound spirit angel, and this is where the wheel comes in reverse. Okay, there's a lot of bad luck here because of some kind of incompletion, and somebody is very much trapped in their head because they can't get a download, a message through because of this incompletion. But it was only because of greed and hoarding. Now somebody was not using their intuition and went forward with something from the past that clearly needed to be put to death, and caused a lot of betrayal, lying, backstabbing. It's that hiding the hand, throwing the rock and hiding the hand energy on a Two of Cups, something that is actually balanced and that would help. But there was greed here, envy, spite, and they didn't go towards their morals. There was no integrity here. Instead, they went towards a Jezebel. Now, this Jezebel may be seeing this Two of Cups and trying to make sure that this message doesn't go through. There's a blockage here. This doesn't have to be a Jezebel. It's just an envious, very spiteful, very vindictive person who is in reverse, so they have no self-love. They're very pitiful. Okay? Five of Pentacles. They're mad because you learned how to get it out the mud. Okay, so what's happening here, somebody is blocking your blessings because of the fact that, and it's someone from your childhood. I'm not going to lie, okay? This Queen of Wands is very dark because the High Priestess is right next door to it, and she's caused a lot of fucking lying and deceit, and you got to be careful of these dark witches. There's a difference between a light witch and a dark witch. I don't practice magic or any of this chanting, none of this stuff. I used to when I was a teenager. This is the kind of stuff that this is. It's teenager stuff, okay? You grow up. Now, this person doesn't even know what they're doing, honestly. They don't, because there's a lot of incompletions here, and this Two of Cups is still in the upright. So somebody, no matter what's going on, is an earth angel and is completely balanced right at the middle of the spread. But there is a message that's not going through, and it has this King of Pentacles in reverse very much up in their head. And it's something from the past. They're trying to manifest some kind of closure or some kind of incompletion. But this trickery is not working because you got it out the mud, and the judgment is there. The judgment is there. Now somebody is pleading or thanking. Take it as it resonates. But what it comes down to is that box thinking, like I said, that religion-based mind frame, guys. People pretend to be one way and they're really another. That's why you have to fucking be careful of people, okay? And let their, true colors show. You got anything else to say to me, Spirit Guides? Ancestors, the highest white light. Thank you. You're working to turn your talents into a profession because you got that self-love, baby girl, baby boy. All right? You need to keep pushing. Okay? You need to keep doing what you got to do. Remember that it's all about divine time. Holy fuck. 10:10 on my clock. It's about divine timing, guys. You're going to get this Ace of Cups. Even if somebody wants to block you, it's only because they themselves are blocked. Remember that. There's a lot in the dark here about this dark shit that's going on. But it's the season of the witch, and the real witches really do prevail. And a real witch, its magic is from inside, and it's what you give out, you get back. So remember that. You can only manifest through the heart chakra. So, you know, you got trash around you, then maybe you're just a little bit trashy inside. I'm not going to lie, and I don't give a fuck. I'm going to say it. It's morning, but hey, it's about equilibrium, guys. What you do give out, you do get back. And we do need the polarities of light and dark. So we need everybody to learn lessons. Look, the Six of Wands. We need everybody to learn the lessons so we can get the victory. You know, how the fuck are we going to win, or how are we going to learn if we don't go through these trials and tribulations and have these nasty ass people in our lives? We have to be grateful for them too, because we got the 10 of fucking Pentacles with the 7 of Wands. Okay, so it's time to put down your burdens if you want a 10 of Pentacles. It's time to let go of past. It's time to really, you know, the 10 of Wands here talks about not being protected, or it talks about putting down your defenses. So maybe it's time to put the defenses down, okay, and get this recognition or this victory internally. Remember, it's about balancing out that practicality and spirituality. You are earthbound angel, and the Wheel of Fortune is in your favor, sweetheart. Look, because you got the Ace of Wands. Oh, passionate, new beginnings. Okay, what's this? Because you're working. You're turning your talents to profession, or you're doing the work internally so the external world looks beautiful. Remember, we get brand new passionate beginnings when at the heart of the deck, we look at where we're not healing with the Star in reverse. Somebody missed out on a very big opportunity and choose not to heal them because of these morals or lack thereof. See? Refusing to work mind, body, and soul. Being connected with source. Being connected with one, and then working with an actual real partnership. Sometimes, you know, like I got this download. It's so funny that this came out. It says, how do you gang up on one person and still lose? That's that shit. Yo, and then it's like, I'm protected because I'm respected. Yo, Creator hired me. Who's going to fire me? The reason why, you know, I'm a spoiled brat, but universe is because I'm authentic. I learned things. Now people are studying and learning this too, about how to get this, you know, happy home, the 10 of Cups, the wish fulfillment. You don't need it externally, guys. You need it internally. And this is what I'm teaching. This is what I'm showing. And I love it that it came out like this, okay? It's all about new beginnings. It's all about understanding you can get out the mud. You don't need all this material shit. All you need is you and a good mind and a good heart, and you can rebuild. Rebuild and rebuild and rebuild. But you need to understand that there's not much baggage here. Each time you rebuild, I rebuild almost every 5 years, it seems like. But yo, it's always in the better. It's always an upgrade. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. I go through the trials and tribulations. I learn from the people and the lessons. King of Cups. Now this King of Cups is loving, kind, super intuitive, male, female, doesn't matter. But they could be a little bit of a hard ass, and their love language is a little bit differently. So you gotta like pay attention to them because they're a hermit. So this person doesn't even really go out. They understand the light and the dark, and they, you know, coincide with both, which means they're unjudgmental. They don't judge themselves and they don't judge others. They learn from the experiences so that they can bring peace and harmony towards themselves and the next generation, so that everybody can just understand that it's okay to be in a situation, especially with a Queen of Pentacles in reverse, or if we're in the Queen of Pentacles in reverse energy at one point or another, it's okay because we can turn it around. It's about mind frame. It's about the power of attraction. to be the Queen of Cups in the upright. Now you have a Queen and King of Cups in the upright. They're both balanced. They're both intuitive. They're both of the light. They're loving, kind, generous, extremely intuitive, and they know better. And when you know better, you do better. There's a lot of misguided information here, like I said at the beginning, okay? And it's only because of the religion-based mind frame. It needs to die like the fucking dinosaurs. And I'm so sorry to say this, but it has to happen. Because too many people are miserable. And this is why I do tarot. And this is why I love what I do. Is because I don't want people to die miserably. I want them to change their mind frame. I want them to see the bigger picture. I want them to heal and get that wish finally. Understand that we need the water to flow. And we're all naked. We're all being, exposed in some kind of way, especially now that all these lights are coming and hitting. We're all gifted in some kind of way. We need to find this, but people are refusing, and then they're hating on other people and gang stalking them, and they end up losing. Why? Because they're fucking facing a real store. Queen of Pentacles. See what I mean? Four of Pentacles. That's why people are holding on to somebody who clearly can't be held on to or refuses to be held on to. Fucking Temperance angel. See what I mean? It's about balancing out the practicality and spirituality, guys. You want to get to this crown where you're going to have to follow your heart. The water represents emotions. Follow your emotions. Bring balance to situations and understand that you are good enough. But you have to have some confidence, self-esteem to understand that we don't have to be so fucking greedy. It's about standing up and as the emperor, male or female, it doesn't matter, but you're a boss, independent contractor, a leader of your own life, a good leader, a provider. You're strong, you're disciplined. But a lot of people are refusing to walk away from the turbulence. Last one, the Wheel of Fortune. If you're at the bottom of the scale, you can always turn it in your favor, but you have to be honest with yourself. Never mind everybody else. It's none of your business what everybody else is doing. You have to do the work for you, which means to go into that hermit mode. Do the fucking learning. Practice self-discipline. Understand it's not about immediate gratification. It's about long-term satisfaction. It's about longevity, guys. Remember that, okay? And you can only really manifest through the heart chakra. You may give to a person and they may not be able to give back to you, but I promise you you will get it somewhere else. So never, ever, ever feel like you shouldn't give, because that's the 10 of Cups. That's the legacy. It's not about the money. It's about the emotional fulfillment, guys. It's about the home, the family, the wealth internally. Oh my God. This is what we all want and dream for. Alright, so never mind all those gang stalking people who clearly, can't even win with like 10 of them against you. Okay? What you want wants you. Remember that, okay? So go after your dreams. Dream big. We're all worth having a beautiful life. But you have to free yourself from judgment. You are free to love. Stop judging yourself. The only thing you're doing is judging yourself, and then it's spewing out onto the external world. Don't do this, okay? Go against the grain, all right? Go against the grain, because what you want wants you, all right? Let's get a healing message from the plant world, because we need some healing here. A lot of people choose not to heal, not to reflect, so they want to project, but that's okay, because, there's room for everybody here. Everybody needs to just take their time. That's fine. Quaking aspen. Okay, it's a beautiful tree. Okay, I never got this one on the channel. I don't think I've ever picked this one ever. Okay, so aspen conquers deep fears that come from the unconscious. It helps us to ground, which brings a sense of security and connection. Aspen engages in a state of calm that helps us stand firm even in the face of fear. You see, it's time to go against the grain. because you're gonna really, have these adversities and be fearful. You're not fearful of other people, guys. The only fear you have is of yourself. And then it projects outwards. So you need to be free of judgments of yourself. And I promise you, once you stop judging yourself, then you will stop judging others. You'll understand and have a little bit of empathy towards others, because you finally see yourself for the true beauty that you are, and you'll be free to love authentically. You have to be strong like the tree, guys. Okay, the tree, it bends with the wind, but it never breaks. It's very strong, flying and falling. Okay, where are you on the scale? Are you on the top or at the bottom? Either or. If you're at the top, stay humble. If you're at the bottom, don't worry, you're gonna get up. It's just about balance, understanding that it's about the balance. There's enough for everybody in this world. Ask yourself, what do you need to be free of? Are you ready to take risks and fly solo? And what do you need to feel empowered? Okay, it's time to look inwards, to be strong like the tree, so you can manifest. Have those roots start growing. Manifest your dreams and watch them materialize. Be willing to work on the inside to make your manifestations possible. Make your intentions clear. Like I said, you have to go and do the work internally, and then we're going to get it externally. And remember, it's about the greater good for all. So if you're selfless in your service, I promise you, you'll get it back tenfold. You just have to be patient, guys. It's about patience. Nothing happens overnight. If it's worth it, it's not easy. And if it's easy, it's not fucking worth it. Get it? Okay? It's about trust, guys. You have to trust. It says trust yourself and the universal plan for you. Do not give your trust to others lightly. When one door closes, another one opens. But you have to be careful what you're feeding your soul, your mind, your body, most definitely your body. All right? What is no longer sustaining you in a life? And where do you see yourself on the food chain? Is your life abundant? Are you lacking in any areas? And at the heart of the deck, we have communication, okay, and babies. So what are you having difficulties communicating? Do you feel emotionally disconnected? And what's not working smoothly in your life? Okay, when we start addressing and trusting ourselves and start feeding ourselves the good things in life, no competition, no comparing. Everybody's shit is different, and we have to understand that, Just because I don't have a car doesn't mean that I'm not abundant. Do you see what I'm saying? Some people have cars and they're miserable. Do you see what I'm saying? We have to stop, labeling people for what they have or what they don't have, when really you have no idea the rankings of someone spiritually or what they do for people in spite of not having anything. Do you see? It's about having that patience. Okay? So let's get a High Priestess of Light. Oh, what was that? Okay, we have a storm warning coming out of my deck. So be careful, okay? There's a definite trigger warnings coming, or storm warnings. There's a tower it could be life-changing. It could be for the good and it could be for the bad. Always take it as it resonates, but your soul is definitely radiating. So you're going to need to start communicating that you're telepathic, okay? Because you're the phoenix rising, okay, and you're transmitting all this information to be able to communicate it, like I said, okay? So really go forward. Now, this could cause a lot of towers for a lot of people because you're stepping into your fortune and wealth and have abundance coming in. But trust yourself. Trust that your manifestations are coming in because you freed yourself of any judgment. And you're free to love. You're free to go against the grain. You're free to get out of this mental entrapment that others are going. And you need to calm the storm. Okay? The calming with water. Okay? So you need to go to water. It's about finding peaceful self-resolution because you have the sensuality right underneath. So it's about tapping into that divine wisdom and that passion to go into the matriarchic instead of the patriotic, where we're stuck in a box and we're all ganging up on each other and it's a bucket full of crabs. No, there's plenty for everybody, guys. Fuck off. It's about being tender, raising up from this lower vibrational energies, having true self-love, finding true love and compassion towards others afterwards, so you can summon your power. Get this abundance, but like I said, it's going to really shake up some things for other people because you're telepathic, so you know, you feel, and you know what's yours is yours at the end of the day. There's a lot of control here, okay? It's about self-control, self-discipline. It's about using your instincts and your intelligence to go forward, because you're healing the heart. You're healing others' hearts. Because you heal yourself, you heal others. We need to remember this. And this is all with the power of self-love, guys. And this is what I teach, self-healing. At the middle of the deck, we have the Divine Masculine. Okay? The Divine Masculine's coming in to help you build your world. Okay? Or you're going to help him build his world. Take it as it resonates. It's an equilibrium, right? But there's hidden knowledge here with the Akashic records. Something's hidden. And there's a silent understanding here about creation and expansion and networking. Okay, it's time to activate that power because you have a sacred purpose and an internal flame that's activating. You have this ancestral legacy. So trust yourself. Trust who you are at the heart of this deck. Look, I just said trust yourself and trust who you are. I'm fucking good. Trust yourself. All right, number 31 is about, it reduced down to 4 is about stability, guys. It's about stability. I'm fucking good at this. Yeah, baby. Let's get the last closing message for this morning, okay? Where is she? My St. Francis Oracle deck. All right, and we got a couple of these, so let's read them fast. All right, so we got the cat. So it's time to strike out on your own and replenish your overdependency on others, okay? We have the blue heron. Make a stand for what you believe in and do what feels right in spite of the judgment and disapproval of others. Go against the grain, guys. The cardinal says you're too fragmented in the situation, so step back and see the bigger picture before making any decisions and taking action. The walrus says remain vigilant about the current situation. Pay attention to the signs, omens, and let them dedicate your choices. The ladybug says, this is a time for good fortune and abundance, so be willing to receive all good things in your life. Be receptive. We're so giving, we forget to be receiving. Be receptive, okay? You have that sacred purpose. The elk, stand tall and maintain your dignity no matter what, and others will treat you with the respect that you deserve. And the last one is the snow leopard. Take some time out of your usual life and spend it in solitude, okay? Let's get one last closing message from the St. Francis Oracle deck. We have number 36. The winter rebirth. Okay, confidence, ability, and multitasking. The ability to look and feel confident when there's chaos around you is quite an art. However, it shows how much you have grown as a person in the past few years. Challenges have made you stronger, and you can hold your head up high and be proud of what you have achieved. There's an air of confidence about you. Others can also see this and are watching you blossom into the person you wish to be. You are protected and connected by your higher self, a beautiful gift. Learn to use this wisely and watch yourself expand beautifully. There is a message all around you. Open your eyes to synchronicities. Spirits are talking to you and showing you the way. Tap in, guys. Trust yourself. You are divinely connected. I want one more. Look, they're not going to give me another one. There's 20 here. I wanted another one, and I did see the 20, but okay, so the sound of the inner sea. Rest, meditate, and stop. There's a period in your life when you need to withdraw, rest, sleep, meditate, and give yourself some time to rejuvenate. Take a look at what you're currently doing. How busy is your life of late? Give yourself permission to stop and reflect. Take time out of what you choose to do. Step out of the rat race for even a day or a few hours. If not possible, just breathe. Nurturing yourself is important at this time. If you feel it is an indulgent task, then think again. At this time, the most important person is you. There is no need to answer other people's demands. You must put boundaries in place before you burn yourself out. Take heed with this card. You need rest and deep sleep. Do not feel guilty for taking a breathing space. Didn't I say at the beginning? This is where we heal, guys. Okay? So you have to protect your energy before you go to sleep. So that this way, you don't wake up and you're so tired and burnt out. It's usually because somebody is tugging on you in your sleep. Okay? And pay attention to your dreams. If there's these random people up in your dreams, write it down. Write down what's going on. Remember this, okay? They're usually the people who are tugging on you. So pay attention, okay? And if you're not dreaming, pay attention to that too, okay? Because we usually are suppressing something so deep. And this is why a lot of us turn to alcohol or drugs or whatever, because we're trying to cover up and cope something that's very dark internally. So when we figure that out and we heal that, we no longer need the crutch or the coping mechanism to heal, to cover that, because we can't sit with that energy, so we need something that will numb it. When we find out what that energy is and what that is internally, we no longer need a numbing tool. Okay, so a lot of people who aren't even on drugs, they still need that numbing tool. A lot of them, they do it with Christianity, religion. Okay, they get so deep and dark into their shit, and they, and a lot of people, they do it with the hate and spite and slander. They get some kind of drive off of seeing other people fail. But these kind of energies are balancing out. Thank the Lord that a lot of us green witches are coming to light and showing people the way, because for too long, the dark witches have really been prevailing and putting us on the back, shunning us for our real gifts, because it's inevitable that the light does prevail. So just take in consideration, okay? We're all on a life purpose. We're all trying to get somewhere, but don't step on nobody to get there. And don't bite the hand that feeds you, guys, because that's just going to get you end up in a worse position than you ever even started. You might get up for a little while, but the karma will kick you in the fucking ass 10 times harder. And I only speak from personal experiences from back. I learn. So now I can teach, It is what it is, guys. Remember to not get scammed, because I only have two platforms. So I have here on Facebook, okay? I'm never going to go and ask you for no personal readings, because I find it very intrusive and it's wrong. It's very wrong. So if you want a personal reading with me or anything, you're going to have to come to me, okay? So remember that. If you think it's me, it's not. I would never go to you and ask you if you want to do anything. I may ask if you want to join my circle. I may ask, because I know that, it could benefit you. If the circle is free, I may ask. But other than that, I won't ask you for a personal reading, okay? Or if you want any help with anything, really, because I only deal with healing, with self-protection, and with generational curse breaking and stuff like that, okay? And my cards, well, I don't need my cards. My cards are fun because you get to see pictures. That's why Geraldine loves me, because I use my cards for the non-believers. So they can't say that I'm just blowing smoke up your ass, or I'm fake, or I'm trying to scam people. I'm not even getting any money, so I don't even know what you're saying. And that's why that download says, how can a whole bunch of people go against one person and still lose? It's because I'm gifted and my gifts come from the creators. So the only person who can fire me is me, and that would be with my choices, right? And I choose wisely. I've lived and learned, guys. And we all got to go through this. So let's get one message from, it says, a win-win outcome in the forecast. New moon in Libra. Full moon in Libra. Guess what? The full moon in Libra is coming up next. Yeah. That's coming up next. Do you know what that is? Hunter's moon. So, get ready, guys. There's balance coming. The next full moon, the Hunter's moon. I think it's a blood moon too. So, oh no, wait. Yeah, it is. God damn. So, it is what it is. You know, happy autumn. This is my favorite time of year. I swear, it wasn't my favorite time before because of like my stabbing and all that stuff that, you know, like the shit with Oda. It always ended up happening in the fall, like always. But I replaced that dark energy with good energy, and now I just love it. I'm back to being me. And it is my favorite time of year because every single year I can just be myself. And, you know, just shine my light onto everybody and it not be so, well, mind you, for the last 2 years I've been doing it every single day. But it's nice. I feel comfortable every morning, wake up and get my coffee. It's the little things, guys. It really is the little things. So stay blessed. Enjoy the moments. You know, go through those milestones. Get it in the mud. It's the only way we're going to learn. So cheers. Have a beautiful day. Have a beautiful night. Whenever you see this, if you want a more personal reading, I told you, you're going to have to come and see me. Mwah!